The perfect.
The main Achilles heel of the V slicing blade is that it's easier to make a slice, but nobody put the thought into how to make the product actually any good. Take a look at some of our competitors. Some have many, many pieces you need to deal with. There are really cheap blades. Some of them are inherent in the nature of the item itself. Adjusting the thickness of a slice in a V-blade, it's very difficult to do. We did several brainstorming sessions with all of our engineers, and we got a long way down the path, and we were faced with actually killing this project. This one took me sitting down for a week at my desk and just sketching out different ways of coming at the problem until we found something that was unique. I think what we came up with is a superior way of adjusting the height that basically undoes all of the problems of our competitor products. So we came up with basically a double-armed mechanism where you can see that this part here adjusts separately from this runway. And on the underside, there is a set of cams that will let them sort of adjust together, moving one down while it moves the other up. It's a two-arm mechanism that just keeps them parallel at all times. There's just a lot of nuances to slicing. So you sort of basically build an idealized product, something that's absolutely perfect, not manufacturable, not usable in the kitchen, but what you're trying to design towards to make that perfect slicing product. These are the first prototypes we'll start off at, and you realize that your parts are too big, they're too bulky, they're too strong, they create water traps in places where aren't necessary. Now this one is actually a handmade prototype that we had the factory make. If they realize that something's going to be hard to assemble or hard to mold, it gives them the opportunity to make changes while it's still affordable to do so. After you've prototyped and you've finalized the design, you're sure it's going to work, you'll have your molds made. I like to have stuff shot in clear. You can see all the moving parts, you can see how things fit, you can see where they interfere, and you start to really see some of the shortcomings of the design and the shortcomings of the parts themselves when you start cutting with them. We will have someone come in and just do the action that it's meant to do for hours, for days. They don't know anything about how it's supposed to be used, only how they're going to use it. This product turned out really, really, really well. Every time I use it, it's still surprising how easy it is to use, how well it works. It's very, very complex, and none of the complexity of the product is presented to the user.